Hey CCLG family, everybody watching online. Pastor Will here. This is our weekly update that we've been doing since the very beginning. I can't believe, I don't know about you, but I can't believe it's already May the 1st. Some of these days keep running into each other and it's hard to kind of keep up with things, but nonetheless, here we are. And we've been praying for you. We hope that you, your family, everybody is safe and healthy. Thanks for keeping us in prayer. And as we've been going through this journey together, thanks for also posting things on our prayer wall on our church app, as well as sending in your prayer requests through email. It's just one of the ways that we are constantly keeping in prayer for one another and trying to stay on top of this as best we can. Not only that, I also want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of you that have been continuing serving and helping out around our church property and grounds. One of the things that's interesting, even though we're not meeting together, all the upkeep is still the same. And even through self-quarantine times and coming at different times when no one else is here, you all are continuing to serve and keeping our property up to date and doing so many wonderful things, trimming the hedges, mowing the lawn, cleaning up the property. And I just want to give a big shout out and say thank you. Whether it's you and this is your first time, or whether you've been doing this consistently over the last 7 weeks, man, we are so thankful for you. I also want to say thank you for those of you that are reaching out and serving the people around you, whether it's delivering groceries or whatever the needs and necessities are. That's a big help, not only to our community, but to our church family. And so thank you so much for doing that. Speaking of which, some of you have asked about delivering some of our to-go communion that we're going to be giving out tomorrow. And we'd love for you to be able to do that. And so if you contact some of the people in the church that can't get out or don't need to get out, to pick up that through our drive-through tomorrow at 10 a.m., feel free to do that for them. You can come by, let us know who you're picking up for, and deliver that. I'll be outside through the drive-through from 10 until 11, and we'd love to be able to see you and be able to drop those things off to you, and you'd be able to take and give those out to whoever is in need. And so thank you for doing that as well. Hey, we have a few things that we're excited about here at CCLG this next week. And one is on Tuesday, and you may have seen this online, but on Tuesday, May the 5th, that has been declared Giving Tuesday, which is really just this global generosity movement where people are thinking, okay, how can I give out of the overflow of my heart? How can I give back to help someone in need? And so one of the ways that we've been telling you here at CCLG is that you can actually give to our benevolence fund. And all of that money goes to those that tell us that they have a need of some kind, and we disperse that out to those in need. And so if you'd like to do that, you can feel free to do so this Tuesday, Giving Tuesday, this global movement of generosity. You can do so online through our church website, cclg.org, or you can go through our church app. You can also give through our Dropbox and put that in there, and make sure you put on there what it's for, okay? And we'll be sure to put that directly into that fund. But we're also excited. We've been thinking of ways that we can just continue to connect together with one another. And so this next Saturday on May the 9th, we're going to do what we're calling Share Day. And what SHARE stands for is Spreading Hope and Rejoicing Event. And what we're planning on doing is, for those of you that get back to us and let us know you want to participate, we're going to be doing a drive-by videotaping of you dancing in your driveways or in front of your houses. And so for those of you that respond back to us, you let us know and say, hey, we'd love to be able to participate in this. If you'll come by, we're going to do this next Saturday on May the 9th. We're going to be coming by and filming people doing a dance, right? It could be whatever you want to. It's just a way that we can share hope and rejoice during this time. The Bible tells us to continue to rejoice. At all times, rejoice. And so that's one of the ways that we're thinking, okay, this will be so much fun. And so we'd love to hear back from you, okay? I want you to email me back personally, will.warren@cclg.org, or you can text me, let me know that you want to participate, because we're going to go by, we're going to do our filming. It's only about 8 to 10 seconds, and so don't feel like it's for an eternity or anything, but we'd love to have you participate in this event. If you feel up for it, please let us know, okay? And so that our Share Day is going to be this coming up on May the 9th, and then we're going to broadcast it next week after that. One element that we decided that we're going to add into our weekly updates are weekly interviews with different people in our church family. And so I'm excited to be able to bring an interview to you today with our dear friends, the Kwan family. Well, hey everyone, I'm here with one of our longtime church members, Jan Kwan, and so Jan is there with Dave, walking around there somewhere I can see, but we're just kind of hanging out. There he is. Hey, Dave. Just kind of hanging out, and this is something we're adding to our weekly updates, just so that we can kind of check in with one another, see how everybody's doing, and just provide some encouragement during this time. And so, Jan, how are you guys doing? How are you and Dave?
We're doing good.
We're doing well.
David has his moments.
Oh, yeah.
His depression gets to him, I think, being stuck in the house a lot.
I think we're all a little stir crazy, so I can understand that. You said you just came back from a walk?
Yes. So it's good to get out and see something different.
Yeah, very good. Well, it sure is good to see you guys.
We've been giving you a hug.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's tough, right? All the handshakes and hugs and high fives. I mean, we don't get to do any of that stuff right now.
No, we don't, and that's the hard part.
Well, if you're anything like me or a lot of us, while we're self-quarantined, we spend a lot of time either eating or thinking about food. So I thought one fun question to ask you guys would be, what is one of your favorite snacks or food items or maybe even meals that you've made during the self-quarantine time?
Mine, I like fish, seafood.
Spaghetti.
His is spaghetti.
Okay, all right.
He also likes ice cream and ding dongs.
Oh, now the good stuff's coming out. Ice cream and ding dongs.
Hey, I'm set. I've got it.
I'm with my TOPS program. I'm not much into snacking, but I will have trail mix and maybe a cookie twice a week.
Yeah, I don't eat ding dongs, but my wife calls me one.
You're a ding dong. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
got
man.
2 ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I eat snacks, it seems like I can look at a snack right now and just put on 5 pounds. Well, hey, let me ask you this, because, one of the things they keep saying is that we're separate, but we're together because we're all in this together. What's one of the things that you have found that what you would say has been one of the more challenging things for you during this time, either one of you? What's been probably the hardest thing for you?
Mine would be not going to church every week, worshiping with God and everyone. I know we worship together with everyone when we see you online,
but there's
the in-person connection that I'm really lacking. And I know we have Wednesday nights, which has been a blessing. Seeing all our sisters and the brothers in Christ. But my challenging is not being there physically.
Yeah.
Before you started the Zoom thing, you kind of felt lost or a little guilty for not going to church. But now that you've started this, it's made a big difference. That's
what I was about to ask you. That was going to be my next question. Have you found any ways, both individually or maybe as a couple, that has been a way to stay connected to the Lord in a different way during this time, or maybe something you weren't doing before?
Reading the Bible in a year. We do the daily bread daily, and I read the devotion daily and the scriptures, and we talk about it. I think that's you version.
Yes.
With the Bible.
The Bible.
Yeah. You're in it too.
Yeah, that's right. I love it. I love the U version. I love being able to use the right now media. I mean, I love all of the online resources. And what's something fun and creative that you guys have found to do together that's helped just, bring joy to your time?
Weekly, we play spades together. It's a card game.
Who wins?
So, David's better at it than me. Sometimes I'll beat the pants off of him.
Well, you said beat the pants off him. This isn't like a strip club.
No. No strip poker, strip spades.
I want to say thank you so much for doing this and just how much we appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support, for praying for people. I know that when this is all said and done, we'll have to share a hug and a handshake or a high five after this, right?
Okay, I'm giving you
Absolutely.
a pretend hug, Will.
All right. Sounds
All right.
good. Well, hey, as a way of kind of closing up our time, Jan, Dave, do you guys have a word of encouragement that you would like to share with anybody watching, some of our congregation, church family, and friends?
When I call somebody and encourages me and it encourages them, yeah, that encourages me to talk to other people in the church. And then I know that helps them on the other end.
Hmm.
And then, of course, getting the information directly from the Lord, asking and praying and listening and constantly.
We're encouraged by the Lord, yes.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. And you're the first ones, you're our guinea pigs. And
Oh,
so
well, I kind of thought that was happening.
blessings to you. I pray that you have a great rest of your weekend, okay?
We love you, Will.
Love you too. See you later, guys.
Okay.
Well, hey, once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping up to date. And thanks for all your prayers. We love you all. God bless. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.